Well, hello, free people of the Rocky Mountain region. This is Brandon from Free State, Colorado. Hope you're having a great week. Winter is upon us, the cold is moving in, and thankfully we're almost done with this election. Well, I just wanted to go over this one article I saw today because I thought it was really interesting, and it provides a lesson that candidates, whether you're running for Congress, Senate, governor, or anywhere else, should really pay attention to. So this is from the Colorado Sun, coloradosun.com, from October 29th. Check this out. Colorado Democratic Party mailer in 3rd Congressional District appears aimed at boosting Libertarian candidate. Wow, why would the Colorado Democrats spend money trying to help out the Libertarian candidate in this highly contentious congressional race? Well, take a look at the mailer. See what it shows. So here's the mailer here. James Wiley, he's the Libertarian running for office, the strongest Trump supporter in the race who will close the border. Adam Frisch, the Democrat, independent small businessman. Jeff Hurd, corporate lawyer who won't take a position on immigration or Trump. Wow, interesting stuff here. This 3rd district in Colorado is a highly competitive race. It's really, really important. Check this out. Frisch, who lost to Boebert by 546 votes in 2022, is expected to be competitive in the 3rd district despite its GOP lead because of his fundraising prowess and moderate stances. Hurd is a first-time candidate with a low profile. He has refused to say if he voted for Trump in 2016 and 2020 or whether he will vote for him this year. On social media, Wiley thanked Democrats for promoting his campaign. This is key right here. Democrats appear to see a path to victory in persuading Republican voters who would never back a Democrat to choose a Libertarian in the 3rd district this year. That's right. Colorado Democrats are trying to get Republican voters, unaffiliated voters, maybe people sympathetic to Trump or more closed border type policies to vote Libertarian, potentially costing the Republican the race. That's their strategy that the Democrats have. Very, very interesting stuff. It just shows how crazy politics can be. The Colorado Democratic Party reported spending more than $250,000, wow, this month on mailers supporting Frisch. That is wild. That is a lot of money, people. $250,000 just in this one district, just this month on mailers. And there's one of them there. Absolutely crazy stuff. Hannah Goodman, a wonderful person here, chairwoman for the Colorado Libertarian Party, chalked up the mailer to politics as usual. She doesn't think it will be effective in swinging the race to Frisch. Quote, it's almost like dumping a massive donation in his lap, she said. I'm really looking forward to capitalizing on what a gift and blessing that really is. The Sun also obtained copies of 2 other mailers set out recently in a district that questions Hurd's Republican bona fides, although it's unclear who's behind them. So there you go, right there. They're attacking Jeff Hurd because he's not strong on the immigration policy, not a strong Trump supporter. Very interesting stuff. Check this out. Libertarian candidates have appeared to play spoiler before in Colorado. In 2022, the Libertarian candidate in Colorado's 8th Congressional District upended the race after winning 9,280 votes, or 4% of the total. Democrat Yadira Caraveo beat her Republican opponent, State Senator Barbara Kirkmeyer, by roughly 1,600 votes, or less than a percentage point. Wow. So there you go. Some Republican candidates running this year have signed a pledge created by the Colorado Libertarian Party in exchange for the Libertarian candidate in their race dropping out. Hurd declined to sign it. So Jeff Hurd, his campaign made a big mistake. They had an opportunity to cut a deal with the Libertarian Party to get the Libertarian Party candidate to drop out, potentially endorse him. Who knows if it would have gotten that far, but nonetheless, make sure that this couldn't happen, right? Bad move on the part of Hurd's campaign to not work with the Libertarian Party, that's for sure. Here's another picture of that mailer that you can see right there. And then check this one out too. Here's another one that came out from paid for by the Colorado Democratic Party. Stay informed about the congressional candidates. James Wiley, the Libertarian, the strongest Trump supporter in the race. Adam Frisch, the independent businessman. Jeff Hurd, a corporate lawyer. There you go. James Wiley will close the border, deport immigrants. Adam Frisch, fiscally conservative with the right priorities. Look at this. They don't even tell you who's who. They don't even tell you which candidate is the Democrat. It's a wild campaign piece, right? So there you go. This is really, really interesting. Now let's flash back to earlier this year. This is back in September. We're back at the Colorado Sun. In likely boost to Republicans, Libertarian candidate plans to drop out of Colorado's toss-up 8th congressional district race. So Gabe Evans was smart. Had some outreach to the Libertarian community, cut a deal with the Libertarian Party, and the candidate dropped out. Eric Joss dropped out, basically endorsed Gabe Evans, and Gabe Evans does not have this problem in Congressional District 8. I bet Jeff Hurd is wishing he did what Gabe did. We have agreed on a number of policies, Libertarian Joss said, and in return, I'm going to step out of the race. Joss said he thinks it's important for Colorado and the nation to elect the most liberty conscious candidates possible. In this case, right here, I can say enthusiastically, in my opinion, it's Mr. Gabe Evans, Joss said. So, Gabe Evans signed a Liberty Pledge. He really reached out to the Libertarian Party and worked with them to come up with a plan to, hey, I'm going to be a libertarian type of congressman if I'm elected. So there you go. That's the difference between a smart campaign like Gabe Evans, where he really wants to win and is willing to do what it takes, and reach out to libertarian and unaffiliated voters, and Jeff Hurd, who refused to do so. Just let's revisit this one more time. This is 2022. 2022, Lauren Boebert barely won. She won by 546 votes. I mean, one of the thinnest margins you see in a congressional race, right? What's going to happen this year? Hard to say. But now there's a strong libertarian candidate. Throw them in the race. I mean, imagine if the libertarian had pulled away 550 votes from Lauren Boebert 2 years ago, Lauren Boebert would not have gone back to Congress. I mean, that's how tight this race is, how important this is. Now let's look at CD8. This is 2 years ago. Yadira Caraveo won by 1,632 votes there, and Richard Ward, the Libertarian candidate, got 9,000 votes. Not to say that all of Richard Ward's votes would have gone to Kirkmeyer. Of course, they wouldn't have. But nonetheless, you have to think if 1,633 of those votes went to Kirkmeyer, she would have won. So this is an important lesson, I think. The libertarian community is important in Colorado, and congressional candidates across the spectrum, should be working with libertarians, unaffiliated, trying to cross that aisle, really, and creating a more unified movement and unite people, right? So good lesson, good win for Gabe Evans. We'll see how it plays out on election night, but I'm sure Jeff Hurd is questioning whether it was the right thing to do. We'll take care.